Well, again, everyone, and welcome to another Champions Online video. I haven't made one for a while, so I'm back, and I'm gonna start over with a fresh new hero. This guy's name is Monolith Man, and this guy is just pure power. He's gonna be as close to an archetypal character as I get. He's gonna be strength and durability and just rough toughness, and he just gets through everything based on power and strength. So let's see. Let's start out looking at a brief overview. He's got a decent constitution. That's his primary stat. What else do I want to show you here? So his energy builder is Clobber, defensive combo. I like it refreshes Defiant, although I'm probably not going to need that. Grants an increase in damage resistance. Yeah, so I personally, I also like defensive combo because I like the animation for it. It's just as brutal, sort of bam bam. He has Mighty Leap, which gets him into close combat really quickly. Yeah, and it stuns the targets as well, which is also really good. So that's all he has right now. I just whipped him up. He's a level 6. His characteristics is the Behemoth. So I like, it's kind of what I like: Constitution, Strength, and of course Recovery. Super Jump is his thing, and right now the first talent he has is increasing his Recovery. Let me see. So, let's show you his origin a little bit, because I'm all about the origin and just really trying to create a really, really good character that you want to read about in a comic book or see in a Marvel movie or something like that. So, you're probably reading it right now as I'm rambling to you. He was always a really gifted athlete all through high school. He dominated every single sport that he was in. He was from Odessa, Texas. By the way, I always envisioned him having a voice like Johnny Cash, but with a couple of octaves deeper than that. Just that sort of flowing, gentle, son, I'm gonna beat you up kind of voice. Recruiters from all over the country were coming to see him play or trying to recruit him. He thought, his career in athletics was set, but then a blood screening for steroids before signing his scholarships revealed a mutant X-Factor gene. He was a mutant, which explained his size and his power and his strength. Immediately all scholarships dried up because they didn't want mutants playing for them. They just wanted quote-unquote normal people. So after high school, he just kind of drifted because he had no idea where to go or what to do, especially with anti-mutant biases in the population. He eventually wound up joining a motorcycle gang. They accepted him. At the initiation, he found out their leader was a wanted supervillain. It was one of those, I don't know if you've ever experienced it, but at least in my life, there's always a moment where you kind of decide, okay, I can go one way or I can go the other. And when I do, my life is going to be completely different. And I was envisioned this was the moment where just everything crystal, it's like, it's a moment where you just suddenly stop and you realize, okay, what's really important here? What do I want to do? And it's just you could just see that's where you decide what kind of person you want to be. And this was that moment for Carl, where he just decided, is he going to keep going down this path and become a hardcore criminal, just like he realized these people were, or was he not? So he chose not to be. And the motorcycle gang decided he couldn't back out at that point. Because, like most outlaw biker gangs, if you try and back out, the only way you do is if you die. So they attempted to retire him, and he fought back and was able to defeat all of them, plus the supervillain that was running them. After he did that, of course, the state cops came because they heard all the noise. The people were, for miles around, people were hearing the thunderous booms of the two supervillains fighting. They gave him a reward because this guy, for the bounty on the supervillain leader. So that's when he realized what it was he could do with his life. That instead of cracking heads on the gridiron, he could crack supervillains' heads and get paid for it. So it was kind of a wordy origin here. But I guess I always saw it that that managers and promoters started flocking around him again. And they're the ones that told him to take on the stage name, the media moniker of Monolith Man, and told him to wear that he had to wear a costume. So they gave him a costume that, for him, weren't too silly. My southern accent is terrible. I don't mean to offend any southerners, but I'm just trying to get you into the thing that he's got that, like I said, that Johnny Cash southern accent. Or I don't know. Johnny Cash, I think, was from Tennessee, so I don't know if you really call it southern or southwestern. Anyway, so and now, that he promotes himself, and he promotes not just himself, but the Monolith Man brand, and action figures and cartoons of him and all that stuff come out now. So that's how he makes his money now. He promotes himself and he gets paid. So you're not really going to be able to see it from here. So I'm just going to walk over to here. And now you're going to be able to see why he has the name Monolith Man. Because he's giant. He's 7 or 8 feet tall. For those of you other nerds out there, this is probably the size of a space marine compared to a normal, average, everyday person. So yeah, that's why he's called Monolith Man. Just take a look, he's got the tats. Kind of a burly looking guy. Kind of pugnacious looking head. Nice big lantern jaw. Just really just gigantic hero. Because he's a mutant, I want to make him just super big and bulky and just the excuse for the huge hands and everything like that. It's because he's a mutant. So, let me know if you like the character, because I certainly do. We'll be seeing quite a bit more of him. So, like I said, he's... Oh. Wow. So right now, Super Leap is super cool. My very first mission right now. Oh, hello, Night Hunter. You look more like oh god, not the Thin Man. God, that internet meme. God, skinny or whatever. What am I trying to say? No origin? Oh, Night Hunter. You disappoint me. Is it the skinny man? The thin man? God, I don't remember now. Anyway. So, the adventure, the quest for justice is going to begin with Kodiak. So stay tuned to this channel. Get to see all the thrills and chills of Monolith Man battling for justice and getting paid. Till our next episode, I'll see you in Millennium City. Bye now.